there, my fellow YouTubers. It's Tuesday, January 15th, 6:36 a.m. Denver time. First off, I want to say happy birthday. Checked our numbers this morning. 2,104 people with a brain. I think here on, as a YouTube creator, I'm supposed to say 2,104 subs because we're supposed to ignore the views and say we got this many subs. And I think that's one of them unwritten laws. Not like, like don't talk about each other no matter what kind of bullshit they threw out there. Mike Morales. I didn't put it in the title because I didn't want people to think I'm clickbait. Mike Morales. Great last video on showing how they are freaking devastating the eastern half of the country again. For whatever reason, they want you all beat down and literally dead and apparently homeless and without power. No, Danny Wigington, among other things, says that they create some snows in the eastern half of the United States to divide. People say, no, it's oh, there's plenty of snow. Oh, no, it's the ice age. Oh, no, it's a solar minimum, all that horse shit. Well, it goes beyond that. No, but we don't know what the hell they're literally killing y'all for. And, and the snowstorms and the ice storms where they're not supposed to be. And as Mike Morales and Danny Wigington will show you and tell you, they're being geoengineered. It's flat, plain and simple. So, you can forget that this is natural or this is ice age or the solar minimum. That's not happening. Trump is now stating he will militarize the border. Long ago, when this first caravan thing started, and everybody's talking martial law, and that other freaking idiot came up with hot musket. I think some NSA idiot on a computer sent him that. But I came out and said, no, I believe that they're pre-staging them troops down there for when the food shortages become more and more apparent here in the U.S., they already have them soldiers down there. And they cannot have a wall, they cannot have a barrier because they need the immigrants. And also, even if they put up the full wall, put up the full barrier, they have to have troops already down there because when these food shortages hit the U.S. and everybody else and they can't hide it no more, you need to have the military down there. Because if you have no military, just a wall or a barrier, when them hundreds of thousands come up from them southern countries, or millions, the wall and the barrier is not going to stop them because they'll just get ladders or maybe they'll take welding torches and cut through the metal. But they have to have the people pre-positioned down there. And also what I said when this first started is something's wrong here, and it was so obvious. Why was Trump sending down active duty military who cannot by law enforce anything, but they can only be there as support troops? Why not send 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 National Guardsmen who would be and can and have assisted, in actually enforcing things and making arrests? That was all for show. That was also to get those assets staged down there. They have, as far as I know, they still got the tents and all them support troops down there. I think they thinned it out a little bit, but it's the base is there. The base is there for when you actually send down active military, and they actually have to do something. What's going to be real interesting to see what these Trumpster channels say if Trump bows down out of the wall or the barrier and goes with the troops. These channels are going to keep supporting them. Fox is going to keep supporting them, and whoever else, on freaking TV. But and like I said, I've kind of touched on in my last video, they've already got their excuse. Trump could just bow down and say, well, I'm sorry, I have to do this to my base because we have to get these federal workers back to work. I mean, it's just a freaking crying shame the way they do these things, and it's sad the way we're getting torn apart. And this, you could actually almost call this a minor thing compared to what they're doing with the geoengineering. Okay, let's touch on Marfster's last video. A long ramble on how he has lost his dictatorship. He's lost his dictatorship control of his Discord group. I mean, he went on for 15, 20 minutes about that. Oh, and sometime in that video, he said his people are the enlightened ones on the planet. Give me a fucking break. He did some more whining on all the taxes taken out of his donations. So again, like I've said before to all you channels, quit whining about what's taken out and prove your lack of income. They won't do it. Show some screenshots from everything: Teespring, Patreon, PayPal, chat donations, buy my silver. He continues to say he makes very little. He's already repeated several times his lady makes very little. So if you're making very little, your lady's making very little, how are you making a living? So apparently you're leeching off her. So I'm going to say right now, if you were not making decent money off of YouTube, she would have your lazy, worthless ass at work instead of sitting in front of your computer doing 2-3 hour live streams and pumping out a video here and there. And don't go do a video tomorrow and say, oh, Baffled's picking on my wife, that's not crossing the line. No, this is about you. You know, this is about you and the not lack of money that you're making. You know, it's just a shame. Like I said, if these people were not making, if they were making as little as they say, they wouldn't be doing these videos again and again and again. Like we all say, get rid of your all financial assets and ties from YouTube, and let's see if you keep making videos. No, you're not. You're going to go get a freaking job. And that goes along with, you know, when you guys start emailing all these thousands or tens of thousands of people, how much money are they sending you on the side that we don't know about? But back to the more important thing, with the immigration thing and the wall and the geoengineering, I'm going to tell you, I'll stake my channel on it that this is because of food shortages that are you know, like I said, they're going to become apparent because they have to. Just look at the crop losses around the planet. Look at the animal deaths. Look at the plants dying. The ocean's dead. I mean, go Google up, you know, on the ocean life. I'm not going to do a link. I'm here at work. Go back to the mass animal die-off list. Everything's just freaking toast, you know. And like I said, we'll just have to watch and see what happens at the border. But they have to reinforce that border, and it has to be with the military, because that wall, that moat, that barrier is not going to stop the starving when they start heading up this way. So, when they get here, I'm going to go to work. Keep it up, and welcome to the Truther movement.